Alright everybody, welcome back to the green machine. Except we're working on old blue. My shoulder's all healed up so I can finally move again. So, I'm getting new welding goggles and welding equipment. So I don't want to finish this right now. So we're going to take a break from this today. Enjoy the weather. Figured I'd cook up some burgers, take off this bumper, and see how the fitment looks with this new bumper. So let's pop that off real quick, throw those brackets on the new bumper, see how the fitment is, and see what kind of difference that we need to make up for. I might need to do a little bit of fabrication. It might just bolt up. Who knows? So that's what we're going to find out. So I've got the brackets off. Essentially, this is what it's going to look like. I'm probably going to have to get her pretty far in there unless I make an extension of the bracket. Or, let's check here. There's a chance that there's a chance that these move out, but I don't think so. So I may have to keep her right around this area, but obviously straighten the angle. And worst case scenario, I'll have to cut into all around right here. Try to stay underneath the Ford logo, cut her down. That way we can fit the winch in. I've got a winch over here that I can go and bolt on in, or I can use the one off the Jeep, or I can just go get another one from CSI, Competition Specialties. Thank you guys, by the way. So essentially this is what she's gonna look like. Now I've just got to figure out what I'm gonna do with mounting brackets. Let's get to thinking. Let's get to the drawing board. So there's scrap metal here. Why is there scrap metal? Well, because here, I'll take this off and I'll show you. But these don't quite line up. They're real close. But if I do it, we'll have to switch sides because of the orientation here. Anyways, if I do it like this, it gets stuck. As you can see, wow, terrible cameraman today. Jesus, get it together. Anyways, if I do this, I don't quite have enough room. I can't quite make it over there. And we are very, very close. I don't want to compromise the strength. So what I'm gonna do is focus my camera, and then I'm just gonna cut this scrap metal up, since it's generally, actually, if not anything, thicker. Yeah, it looks like it's thicker. So we'll get some a little bit thicker metal, go from, I don't know, 1/4 to 3/8, looks like. And we're just gonna use those as our brackets. Wow, come on camera, there we go. Anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna cut that up to use those as my brackets. Make my own brackets, put them on in, and we're just gonna use well, I can just use these 3 existing, I think, but I'll figure that out because the bracket needs to bolt to this bracket here, and yes, they do adjust, so I can slide them out just a little bit to fit that winch, but the bracket needs to bolt to this bracket, the L bracket, and then I need to have the winch, or sorry, the bumper, mount to the bracket. So we're gonna figure that all out in my head in the background. But here's our materials. We got our bumper. I'm not even sure if I'll throw a stinger on there, to be honest, because in the picture, which I'll throw up here in a second, it looks like it really fits perfectly, honestly. I might not even need the stinger, but it'd probably be nice just to have a push bar. So we'll see how it fits. But for now, I'm just gonna get the old cut up junk bumper back on with the license plate hung up. That way I can drive home legally tonight. And maybe tomorrow we'll get onto this, but we'll see. I'd rather get this finished up, honestly. That way I've got this ready. I'm trying to get ready for Memorial Day weekend. Right now we're at Monday. So we've got 1 week, about 6 days left to go, preferably 4 or 5. So anyways, back at it. Right now though, I think it's burger time. We're gonna whip out the grill, got our propane, and let's make some burgers. All right, we got our little setup. That doesn't quite want to fit properly. So couple of these guys here. Crack her open. Just to let her breathe. Keep the heat in. And bam. We're good. This guy's getting hot. I'm gonna clean her up, get her ready for a burger. A little bit of seasoning. Here we are. Got our buns. Burgers. And some pepper jack cheese. So we're gonna get this all set up ready. How about that? That's a good spot, huh? Got your burgers, got your buns, cheese, no condiments needed. Got our extra beer in here. Even got ourselves a snack pack. Adam Sandler taught us right. Anyways, we're gonna cook up lunch and call it a day probably. Maybe do a couple other things on the Jeep, but for right now we're just kind of kicking it back, relaxing. Happy with the progress. Everything's mounted in, ready to go. Just got to get our shocks mounted and finish our welds. Then we're gonna paint her. Oh yeah. There's the paint that I went and got, because I used this last time for the Wrangler. Krylon Color Creations. Okay. Anyways, acrylic latex enamel, acrylic latex, and it's enamel. So essentially the same thing. They've just changed their logo. Still Krylon. So I'm just gonna use the basic stuff in that. A little HVLP gun, high velocity, low pressure, HVLP. Added a few things to the list, but we'll go over that later on another video. For now, let's get back to making some lunch / dinner. Anyways, I'll check in with you guys later. I do not have a front-facing camera, so I don't even know if you guys can see me. So hopefully you can. Back to cooking. Feels like my burner's getting pretty hot here, so looks like we got ourselves a cooked up burger. Oh man, that's hot. Big old patty on a little bun. That was not how I wanted it. That is okay. We ain't got no brioche buns today. I must say, for a tailgate burger inside a shop, kind of, pretty damn good. Might have to do this more often.